so far on a return. So that
Hmm.
little 5 yard definitely did help him out.
Yeah,
So
most definitely. That's gonna be Jeff Melendez coming in on that stop there for the Bills. So he's getting out there and getting some play time. I'm sure he's happy with that. A lot of the Bills are switching in and out as we said earlier, getting that play time.
that's right. And I did see a change on the Bills outside linebackers as well. You got Kazi lining up on the Bills' right side outside linebacker.
Shout out to my sister.
Kazi's your sister?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then you got Puppet there on the left hand side.
Yep. So they'll be providing that outside linebacker pressure, trying to keep Dream from taking off and running. And again, they're sticking with that two running back set. I'm not convinced by it, but maybe they know
Well,
something and they got something they're ready to
they
use out
did
of it.
pull they did pull the right running back off. It looks like.
Hmm. Oh, looks like Mato actually might be switching sides. Yeah, he's gonna go to the right side. Try to overload that right side with the receivers this time. See if they can't cheese ball it.
So he's going to take the snap, roll to the right hand side. He's being
Dead
pursued
ball
by Puppet,
penalty.
but there's a flag on the play, dead ball.
So we're just gonna go ahead and knock out our last sponsor for the evening. We've got something new: props, poses, and all sorts. Family, couples, singles, and themed props and poses. All priced low, but top quality. So if you guys are looking for some poses, trying to do some pictures, I know you guys like your pictures, you ladies out there trying to impress on the profile pictures and whatnot. Make sure you guys check out something new when you're trying to get a pose for yourself.
So Dream's going to roll to the right. He's going to throw to a center man, and who is there? He's
That's
going to pick up the
Jasmine
ball right
Trice.
there.
Jasmine
That's
Trice
right.
showing up big, man. She's she barely started actually playing with the team near the end of the CFL, and there's some marked improvement. I mean, all these ladies that are coming into the game, Kat was talking about it before. They're really starting to make their mark and be competitive. And I'm one of the people that always kind of hated, when people would say that males are better gamers than females inherently, but that's just simply not the case. And it's good seeing that there's a lot of females getting out here and showing what they can do. And Jasmine definitely showing up big. She's had a few big catches for her team this game. Unfortunately, though, there's another dead ball here. It's going to be a drifting call against the Cobras, so that's going to back them up 5, put them once again back behind the sticks, but at least it's still first down. So hopefully with this first down they can pick up those yards and get back something positive. Excuse me for the yawn there, my lord.
Wow, Jeff, you getting sleepy on us?
Maybe.
So they're going to line up at the trips right. I don't know if you just said that. You might have, but I'll
No, I
just
did not.
repeat it again. So trips right with Mato on the left hand side, Solo on the left hand side. Huh? You
Yeah,
got
interesting decision.
Dante kind of pushing, Kazi's trying to push in, Puppet's pushing. They're these Mystic Bills. They are tasting blood, and they want it. They want some of the blood of the Cobras. So
They are going to
one gets
blitz.
through, passes. Oh, almost
Over the
intercepted
head of,
there.
I'm not sure who that deep receiver, that would be Mako Tsunami, actually, I believe was the intended receiver. He was the deepest, had the best shot at it, but just kind of went over his head. But yeah, it's interesting because if they are not going to put more than one receiver on that left side, I can guarantee you that Dante is going to continue blitzing from over there. And if Dream attempts to run that way at all, he's going to get hit in the face. So they're going to switch it
Absolutely.
back up this time. They're not going to go with the bunch. They're actually going to go to the normal shotgun set. Trey is going to be the solo receiver, so it'll be interesting to see if Dante does, in fact, actually blitz in and just let Dre go one-on-one with Trey on that side. Dre and Trey, that could get confusing.
Absolutely. Oh, and almost a sack there by the Mystic Bills, Jeff there. And it looks like it is going to be intercepted. Dre getting the interception again. He's going to get tackled by Jasmine.
Yeah, I think that's actually Dre's second or third as well of the night. So having a big game for himself. Going to be happy with that. Coming up big for his team tonight. Um, And it looks like they might be doing a line change here. Yeah, I think Krevlin was probably just informing Flo that they're having a line change because they got some new guys out there right now coming in. So looks like Jaden Spot's actually going to take over on the line. So one of their better
Well, it looks like
receivers.
Kazi's going out to be
Yeah,
receiver.
Kazi's
You're,
him and Kazi are switching, so that's good. I know she likes to get out there. Tom, you know that feeling as a lineman. Don't
I,
get to
I
catch it
do.
all the
It's
time.
nice to get out there every once in a while, you
Yeah.
know? Oh, he's got
So
a receiver right wide open, and he's going to catch it at his feet. Pater's going to make the return, or correction, he's going to make the reception, and he's going to take it all the way in for the touchdown.
Yep, nicely done there by Pater. That's the one thing that is an issue with, blocking off the line. Pater actually going to show his dance moves. Zany going to join him, giving him the quick Bernie. But that's one issue that a lot of people don't seem to understand, I think, defensively, that when you dedicate a cornerback to block off the line, that's actually kind of a detriment to your team because any good top receivers are going to instantly notice that, and the other receivers is going to say, okay, I'm going to cut out then because there's nobody out here. And that's exactly what happened as soon as the cornerback there blocked Kazi off the line. Pater just kind of flagged out to the outside, and there was no way that any of the Cobra defenders were going to be able to get in the way of that. So easy pitch and catch once again there for Krevin and the Bills. So that's going to bring it 93-0 in favor of Mystic Bills.
Yeah, and I mean, that's something that people do, just for fun during, pickup games. You just want to rattle somebody and just mess around with them and block them
Yeah,
off the
for sure.
line. But when
Yeah,
it comes game
definitely.
time, you can't do that because exactly what you said and exactly what happened happens and it's done. So something's going on the field there. I've got
Looks like,
looks like Puppet is
yeah,
detaching her ball. Maybe she's got an
having an
issue
issue
there.
there, maybe with the possession circle or something like that.
Yep. And I have never in my life ever met anybody else from Second Life, like or known somebody from Second Life that's in my home state. And actually, your sister is in my home state. So we found that out. We started off on a broad kind of spectrum. We were like, yeah, we're from that state. I'm not gonna call it out because it's just not my place. And then we started narrowing it down, and then we narrowed it down. We actually narrowed it down that she's like less than a mile away from me right now. It was like, whoa, that's kind of strange, but
That could be
kind of
weird.
cool in a sense. Yeah, I run past her house every day when I go
There you
running on
go.
my running path. So
Oh, Tom Bach's trying to pull out the guns.
I
So
don't
that
know, man.
kick is
There.
going to be really short and actually going to bounce right over Mato's head and Trey Steele's head and Herbert's head.
Oh, and it's just gonna sit
It's
in
going
the
to
end
sit in the end zone. They
zone.
need to pick it up because if they don't, whew, I think
That
Zany
was
was on his
not
way
a.
down there to pick that up, and if he had, that's actually instantly a touchdown. So uh, lucky for the
Man.
Cobras that it did ultimately roll out of
Whew.
the end zone, but that was definitely a scary one there.
Had that have been me, I know I'd have been sprinting my butt off to get back to it, but like, hey, they're not touching it. Let's go get it.
Oh yeah, for sure. You want to get that free touchdown? I mean, it's points, right?
That's right. Whoops. There we go. The vaping interactive.
Oh Lord. So once again, Cobras will take over on their own 20. Dream in the same exact set, electing to go without one of his running backs on his right side. Hands it off to the right on a
Oh, and
cross
Zany
there.
was having nothing of that one.
Yeah, not gonna work here today. Zany said, went ahead, came off the
Nope.
edge, tackle for loss of 2 yards. 2nd and 12 to go.
And it looks like the play was stopped. Got a referee timeout, so Flo's going to take the field again. Oh, and Cal Quanta's on the field. One of the owners here of the teams here. Cal is one of the gentlemen here that's really helping this UFL league and kind of taking the headstrong approach to getting everything going. So he might be in here trying to figure out about the play clock issue.
Absolutely. I would imagine that's exactly what he's doing. Might try to be in here and figure out if he can't figure out what exactly is going wrong. Maybe try to talk to Trey and maybe have Trey kind of walk him through something that maybe he can do to override it or something to that effect. But nevertheless, the game is going to continue as they do try to get that figured out. So they are going to go with a normal shotgun set and elect to put no running backs in the backfield. So all four receivers are going to be out there lined up trying to get open for Dream a little bit quicker here.
And he's going to take the snap. He's going to roll to his left, and he's got a lot of defenders chasing him. He's going to get the pass off, though, and then it's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, I think mostly he was
Man,
just getting rid of that one. He was under a lot
that's
of
right. There was
fire.
a
He just
lot
kind
of
of
bills
chucked
on
it
him
down
right
the
there.
field.
Yep. That was quite a bit of white and purple there surrounding that blue.
So it looks like they're going to go with the two running back set once again and actually call Trey in from that outside left side receiver and pull him into the back of the in the backfield. Be interesting to see if Dante decides to blitz off of that, having
Yeah,
literally
this
nobody
is
to guard.
yeah, he has nobody. So what is? I mean, I would be blitzing. Oh, looks like he's going to drop back for coverage, and I'm not sure what the goal of that one is, but he Dream takes it back and then rushes it forward, and he's going to get tackled by Zaney there with a gain of no yards, and it's going to bring him to 4th and 12
Yeah,
at
as we've said
the
so
Cobra
many
18-yard.
times, it's kind of something that's kind of like beating a dead horse at this point, but running really is just it's really not something that works well in this league. It's just the way that the stumble works. It's such a large radius on the possession circle that it's so easy to get stumbled. It's hard to make it through. It's nice, when you have a top tier rusher. And that plays at the quarterback position that can make people miss, but they really have to be out in space. They really have to have a lot of space to work with in order to make that happen. You're trying to run those off tackles and those dive type plays. It's just so hard to actually pull it off. With the way that the football works in Second Life, that I always just kind of question it, especially on a 3rd and long situation, as to what exactly the play call was and the thought process behind it. So it looks like the Cobras are actually going to take a timeout here. Flo's going to award that to them. Not sure what the deal was there, but they're going to go ahead and put it back into play. So play clock is running once again.
And it looks like a player just got registered, so maybe they were bringing
Maybe.
someone in.
I don't
So
see
maybe
anyone.
they've got another play. I'm not either. I'm a little confused at what that was and why we just had a registration hit, a captain hit.
Yeah, I don't see any new Cobras out there right now. I'm looking around the field. I don't see anybody differently. So I'm not sure. Maybe never mind. I have nothing. That's
Yeah.
bad. I don't know.
I
I
got
don't know
nothing,
what
man.
happened with that. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. um,
Not exactly sure what's going on here.
I think they meant to res the punt formation. Yes, they meant to res punt, and he had
There it
accidentally
goes.
resed the kickoff. So a little bit of confusion there on the Cobra side, but it looks like they got it worked out now. So they're gonna go ahead and punt it away. Back deep to receive this time for the Bills is actually gonna be Creven, and in my opinion, he is their most dangerous runner as far as just straight being able to run on the ground. So the Cobras are definitely gonna have to be very careful here to not get this one returned all the way.
Absolutely. And Craven is one of those guys that did come from Gore, so he's got those movements down, and they're going to kick it hard to the right, and it's going to go out of bounds right past the 50. So again, turning over the ball to the Bills in half the field, behind them. It's just a kind of a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with the field right now, but it's the offensive pose ball is rested on the wrong side, so hopefully the referees know to just flip possession twice right quick to fix that. But regardless, yeah, the punting has not been on point for the Cobras today, and I don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't actually think that the Bills have had the ball behind their own 35. I would even go as far to say behind their own 45. I don't think they've started a drive that deep yet. So when you give a team that is high powered, you get an offense that has the ability to score points, that much space to work with off the start, you're not helping yourself. And as we say that, Creven
Absolutely.
has
And the
Dante
pass is
wide
that's yeah.
open, makes absolutely no cut whatsoever. Not sure what, just kind of ran straight forward and gets tackled at the 5-yard line. Great moves there, Dante. And that's going to be
Maybe he
first
was
and
just a
goal
bit
to go from the
excited.
5. Yeah, he just kind of ran straight into the defender there. Carving gonna
So
go
they're
ahead
going to
and
take the
snap
snap.
it.
He's going to roll to the left-hand
Got
side,
Zany wide
pass to
open
the
into the
corner,
middle.
and
Easy
there
peasy.
he is again. Just Zany with the touchdown. And pending the extra point, we're going to have triple digits in this game.
Yeah. Had another registration again. I don't know what's going on with that.
And with 4:59 to go in the third quarter, this is getting kind of brutal here.
Oh, kick is up and good. That's gonna bring it evened up to triple digits, 100-0 in favor of the Bills over the Cobras. This There's still a lot of football left to play. I mean, we still got a quarter and a half to go, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this go to 150 plus.
Every once in a while you get a text message. It just makes you grin, and that one just happened. Sorry, I just
I accidentally hit my play button on my Spotify. Oops. I couldn't get it to stop either. Like, it wouldn't stop. Like, go click it twice.
All right, so the kick is up. It's going to be on the left-hand side, and it's going to take a bounce past Trey, and he's going to go ahead and let it roll out of the end zone. So they're going to take over back at the 20. Haven't seen too many returns by the Cobras. They're kind of just letting the ball just kind of flop out there and almost get grabbed by a Bill. And but the good thing is, and for everybody watching and listening, the good thing is about this game is this is still preseason. This counts for nothing towards this season. So the Cobras are definitely seeing where they've got to work. They're seeing exactly what they need to do and where they need to to form improvement. So, again, this is preseason. It doesn't go with towards any type of standings. So it's good to go and get in my opinion, it's good to go and get your kinks worked out in your team before you approach the full season. If that's just my opinion. I think you'd probably agree with me there, Hef.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there, like you said, I mean, there's a lot of time to work, and unfortunately for them, they did have the ejected player, so that's not anything that's helping them. But we have seen some definite positive plays come out of them. And it looks like Jasmine's actually taking over quarterback. We have
Yeah,
seen her do this
Jasmine.
before in the CFL. I do remember her taking over a couple of times. So maybe trying just to switch things up and see if just if they can get something going. Just trying something, whatever they can try to
Yeah, I mean, you
make
don't
it
really
work.
have much to lose, this far into the game, and
Absolutely.
the point differential. So why not change it up and see what else works? Again, this is preseason, and so we'll see what Dream can do with her on the right hand side. Got Trey and Mato on the left, Dream and Mako on the right. Mato and Mako, that kind of is confusing too.
And
But
they're both
last
short.
night the Falcons have 3 Lieutenant Dans on their team, so that gets a little confusing.
So Jasmine takes this snap, rolls off to the left side, tries to put it up to Trey, and it was way too deep. That was easily 20 yards ahead of him, where he could have been in that. So she's gonna have to get warmed up quickly here with her passes if they're gonna get anything going anytime soon. It's gonna bring up now a 3rd and 20 to go.
And as we were talking earlier, playing behind the sticks, that's pretty much been the entire Cobras offense is playing behind the sticks,
Yeah,
from
unfortunately.
whether it be a sack or it be a penalty or something like that. So hopefully, they'll come back and watch the tape, kind of look and see what they can improve. Because I know from firsthand experience, watching the tape does definitely help. It can help you identify, different areas. And another sack there by Cosmo Girl by Kazi. going to get in and take a sack, knock back 8 yards. So it's going to be 4th and 28 at the 2 yard line.
Yeah, and electing to kick, to punt rather, once again. That's going to be Herbert doing the punting duties. He's really going to have to do a much better job on this punt than he has at all tonight. Otherwise,
Absolutely.
the
He's going to have
Bills
to
are going to
remember
have the
not to
ball at
back
about the
up either.
30-yard line. The kick is
Oh,
up. And again, not a very good
yeah,
kick.
just
And
not a
right where
good
I said
kick
it was going to
whatsoever.
be, right at the 30-yard line, that's going to actually be the 35. So Bills will take over deep once again into Cobra territory. So we got Crevin taking over with his Bills once again. No cornerback. I'm not sure what Dream's doing. He's kind of playing center field, I guess. Looks like Herbert's going to take over cornerback position.
Not exactly sure what's going on back there.
And maybe they're just tired of getting beat on those deep left side balls, so they're just having him play center
So
field over there. I don't know. But meanwhile, there's nobody to
Kraven's
defend
just
the
going to pump
run,
fake his
so
run.
Crevin pump fakes his way down the field, picks up about 17 yards. No, 15 yards is the official ruling from the field there, and picks up another first down. But yeah, you can't really afford to just roll people back like that because it just opens up running lanes.
All day long, and Craven knew exactly what he was seeing, and he just pump faked his way up.
Yep, yep.
And Dream's going to do it again, just kind of hang back there in center field. Craven's going to roll to the right, pass, complete, touchdown. Dante with a touchdown there on the right-hand side. He just popped that corner, and as we've seen all game, and Dream doing a celebration. There's the Dante
And
celebration.
Dante giving the Bernie out there.
That's
Walking
what that
like
is?
Bernie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Bernie.
I had no clue what that was, man. I'm
Come
not
on,
I'm
you're
not
an
up
old
to
guy.
up to date. Ouch.
You had to have seen that movie from the
I
90s,
yeah,
Weekend
I
at
rem- hey,
Bernie's.
hey. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Yo, what would you say if I told you I was like 7 when that movie came out, I think?
God, you suck. Oh man, just that's like, the girl that I was seeing and whatnot, she'd like to remind me often, about where I was during 9/11 and where she was, and I was just like, that's just not cool. That just no.
I was in, I guess, second grade?
Oh my Jesus
Maybe
Christ.
fifth, maybe fifth grade. It was either second or fifth because I was at a private school. I went to private school for second grade and then again for fifth grade. I got kicked out of both of them. But,
So the ball's gonna kind of dangle there in the
oh,
end
he's
zone
going to have to pick it
again.
up. He's going to have to
Is
pick
he
that
gonna
up.
pick it up? Oh, the Bills are
Oh, it
rushing in. The
finally
Bills are
rolled
trying.
out. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. Whew.
that was dangerous. I don't know what the Cobras were thinking on that one, but oh man, ooh. Yeah, I was already out of high school when 9/11 hit. I was a firefighter actually.
There you go. Yeah, I was either in second or fifth grade, and I just remember that I was in one of the private schools. I don't remember which one, but I was in one of them because I was in like a really small class. There was like 11 kids only in both of them, and they sent us home early or whatever. But yeah, I did even as a second grader. Apparently, I wasn't Jesus friendly or whatever you want to say. They didn't like me there.
So Jasmine's gonna line up in the shotgun formation. I'm sorry, the trips left. The empty man's gonna be on that left side, that left guard there. Jasmine's gonna shoot
Oh
straight
wow.
forward. Not a bad pickup. Pick up of five
That's
yards.
that's really interesting too because she actually ran right where there wasn't a blocker. She
Exactly. Right where
ran
the hole
where
was.
there was nobody to block for her, and it looked like maybe Jeff Melendez just maybe got a little confused, or maybe they called a play for him to like slant to the opposite side. But whatever the case was, that ended up being a nice pickup there for Jasmine and the Cobras. 5 yards there, so
Absolutely. I
second
don't
and
think
five
they
to
were really
go.
expecting that one at all.
Mm-mm.
I mean, that shocked me. That got me a good one.
So they're gonna bring Herbert back onto the line here, though. and elect to go with the bunch formation, but still only have the two receivers on either side.
Yeah, that's going to be a dead
Yeah, there
ball
were about
penalty for sure.
four. There were
Yeah.
about four Cobras moving on that play. That's gonna back him
And
up.
it looks like she called hike, but didn't hit the E key in
Yeah,
time, or
I
maybe
think
there
that's
was a
what happened because
delay.
pretty much every Cobra was moving
Yep.
on that one. Easy call for Flo there. So that's going to back him up 5, and that's going to essentially negate the great run that she just had and bring up 2nd and 10 to go.
And that's always a tough one. When you make a good play, for example, like when you get a good sack as a defender, you get like a 10 or 15 yard sack, and then that quarterback turns right around and gets like a 30-yard pass completion. You're just like, well, that sack did nothing. It's
Yeah.
it's always tough. So getting a great run like she did to gain those 5,
And then
and
have
then
it
lose
taken
them.
away. Yeah,
Yeah, and then lose them. That's a tough break. But hey,
absolutely.
they're still in front. Actually, well, they're still within the sticks. So you know.
It's manageable. It's something that they can manage still. So 2nd and 10 to go. We'll see what they dial up here.
And I mean, I would really like to see the Cobras get more downfield, get into the red zone and actually get some points on the board to take the shutout away from the Bills. So she almost gets sacked there by Kazi, but it is going to be an interception. Let's see here, it's going to be Zany's going to pick up the interception. He's going to roll right,
He's gone.
and oh man, another pick 6 all the way.
Yeah,
Zany said, "This is mine."
Mavin Herbert there took a not the best of angles, and Zany was able to sneak right by him and
Yep,
get in
and there
there.
goes the touchdown celebration. Dante joining in. That's entertaining right there. Oh, and Kazi joins in on the celebrations there. I always like seeing what these guys are going to come up with on these celebrations. Especially in real life too. I enjoy watching those, but here in SL coming out with what they do it's rather entertaining. I think I need some more. I've only got that one. It's time to get some new ones.
Yeah, don't mess with it. I just take my points and walk off the field like a G
Oh, like a G6, huh?
already.
Because you got 6 points in G6. You see where I went there?
I think we all got that. I don't think it needed clarification, Tom.
Well, it's more of a clarification for myself, actually, because I said G6 and I was like, wait, G6 works great because you get 6. Yeah.
So after that kick, point after rather, it's gonna bring the score to 114-0 in favor of your Mystic Bills.
52 seconds remaining in the third quarter. We still got a whole 9 minutes of football after that. And mine are more sack celebrations. I don't get to do the whole touchdown celebration, so it's kind of odd for a lineman to get a touchdown. So or a defensive end to get a touchdown. Now, I mean, we have seen a couple people get interceptions, from the either defensive line or the.
It happens. It's just rare. But actually, Trey's gonna get the opportunity to return this one. It bounces right into his hand. He takes the left side. He picks up a good block, moves up the field down the left side, and gonna take it all the way up to the 30-yard line. Great return by him. He actually didn't run backwards this time, so that's a good call on him.
Exactly.
And
So
gonna be
a
really
field
good field
position.
position here for the Cobras.
Exactly. So let's see if they can cover that green. I really want to see him get past and get a good drive down.
Yeah. Had a couple of first downs. And this is interesting. Jasmine's actually going to go up under center on this snap.
That left side though is wide open. Kazi and
Yeah.
Dante pushing forward like they want blood. You've got Lyman moving. Herbert needs to stop that movement or he's going to get called if it happens during the cadence. So be curious to see if Dante pushes in. He's kind of holding back though. Doesn't look like he's going to rush. He might be faking it though, but no. Kazi's coming in. Oh, a crucial block right there, right before Jasmine gets hit.
Oh, she threw that directly to Zany, unfortunately for her. Zany's gonna be happy
Zany's
with
gonna
this
run
pick.
it.
Zany's gonna be happy with another pick six for himself.
Another pick six there, and a block happens, and he is.
Oh,
Oh,
he
and he
hands it
hands it
off to
off. He
Crevin.
hands it off to
So
Craven
that's
for the
actually gonna
touchdown.
be a touchdown for Crevin going into this one. Good guy Zany giving up the spotlight there, letting Crevin take one in for himself.
Oh, GG Zany, GG.
So, kick is up, kick is good. Quickly now, after about 30 seconds of gameplay, it is now 121 to 0 in favor of the Bills.
Well, I think we can go ahead and record this as one of the longest games in the UFL history.
I'm gonna, as far as UFL goes, I'm gonna say it's probably the one because I don't know that there's been any others that have been this long. Because the UFL isn't, this is only the first week of actual games. So good job on that, Tom. But
Well, we had the tournament too there,
but there wasn't really
and
any.
and during the tournament there was no rule for
That's
the,
true.
or not rule, but the
Definitely the highest
dadgummit.
scoring game for one team. We'll put it that way.
Hey, okay. There you go. There you go. But still, quite a long game. But
Definitely
you know
long.
these Cobras are not giving up though. They're not laying down and just getting. They're not just giving up. They're going to continue to play football and stay out here and try different things as we've seen. So, props to them for keeping in the game.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. They're not giving up. They're out there. They're still trying um, to do what they can.
Not sure what's going on here. The play was the play correction. The play clock was stopped by Flo, and Flo has taken the field.
Yeah. Interesting to see what the call is on this one. The Bills are gonna get flagged, I think, right there, unless anybody informed Flo. Kesey just logged in on the field, and unless Flo was informed, he may actually flag them on that once we figure out what the initial play stoppage was about. No word yet as to what is actually going on.
And Mish, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah, Michi, it kind of has. I'm kind of over the stoppage of play, to be honest with you. It's um, a little unnecessary at this point, in my perfectly honest opinion. But Fo's got to do what he's got to do, so let him do his thing.
Indeed, Dodo. What a game, sports fans.
Ice Water Dota. I happen to know the real. I happen to know the man behind that name there. He's actually really terrible at Dota. I've played games with him. He's probably the worst. He gets carried by Mishi quite frequently, who
Nice. Does he get wrecked?
Mishi pretty much plays the best Crystal Maiden I've ever seen, so that's pretty much the thing.
Yeah, see, I've never played Dota, so I have no earthly idea what goes on there. So all I know is a while back there was a Dota song that came out. I don't know if you remember that. It's like I was sitting in my I'm sitting in my something playing some Dota. Like it was a you probably have never heard of it. I'll have to find it and show it to you.
I don't know. I may have seen it. I may have seen it. Uh, but yeah, that's what Ice Water Dodo likes to do. He likes to get. Oh, okay. So okay.
Oh,
So
my
my
bad with the vape there.
sister just informed me. Kazi just let me know they actually lost a player there, so they don't have enough. So the stoppage in play is to see if the Cobras are going to be able to get enough players back in to finish this game. This actually is the sad thing about this game is yes, um, Ice Water that this game has now been going on for longer than a typical Dota match and longer than any of the long. This is longer than any. No, not true. Yes, true. It's been going on for 2.5 hours, so it's longer than any Dota match I've ever played in my life.
So it looks like actually they lost two players because they're
Yeah,
down to
yeah.
six players. Yeah. You've got to have seven or more players to actually play the game, if I recall correctly. See, you guys are talking about the Hearths. I don't know what a Hearthstone. You know what? Let's just take it old school and go back to Magic the Gathering. Then I will school you guys on some old school MTG.
I played Magic for a while, but I couldn't get over the fact of the smell when you went to Friday Night Magic. The smell just
The smell of
it's just
unwashed bodies.
yeah, it's not something I'm okay with myself personally, so I ended up stopping doing that. However, it was fun. It is a really good game and I did enjoy it. But no, Hearthstone is fun to play, but it's too basic. It's not there's no depth really to it, so it doesn't keep me interested for very long at all.
So the play clock has been put back in play.
Jasmine just snapped the ball. Don't know if that was by
I'm
accident.
I'm a little confused here because you got one, two, three, four, five, six.
Oh,
Or am
there.
I just
Okay,
counting
so she
five?
just had to. Okay, so she just had to snap it. They jumped it to 0 seconds left in the fourth quarter, so that is going to be the end of the game. Thank you, Flo, for that heads up there. But yeah, that is going to be a forfeit because they lost two players, weren't able to continue. So the final score is the Mystic Bills 121 to 0. Really unfortunate that it came down to a forfeit after we've all been here trying to watch a good game. But that is the final call. That is the ultimate goal there. So congratulations to the Bills on your win. And sorry to the Cobras and Cobras fans alike that you guys weren't able to finish it. But looking forward to seeing these guys improve over the course of the league. And just kind of let Tom get his last words in, and then we'll sign out. And you guys have a good night.
Yep, absolutely. It sucks that when a forfeiture happens, but they do happen. It's a second life. Sometimes people crash. Sometimes people do whatever. But congratulations to the Bills. You guys showed up to play a game. Congratulations to the Cobras as well. You guys stayed in there and kept going and kept pushing. So you guys didn't give up. So watch the tape, see what you guys can do to continue going forward. Fix some mistakes that you guys were having, and just look forward to seeing you guys out there again. So congratulations again on the Bills. Thank you for all the sponsors. Thank you for all the staff that's here. Jeff, this has been a great time. I've enjoyed commentating with you. Thanks for the refs, and yeah, that's what I've got.
Alrighty, y'all have a good one.